Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB Show 17. So in this one, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers team build, 89 overall. We're missing some higher rated cards, but I feel like the team is still all right. So taking a look at the roster in our rotation, we got Clayton Kershaw, Zach Greinke, Orel Hershiser, Alex Wood, and Scott Kazmir. So a solid rotation for sure. I don't even think I've used Clayton Kershaw yet this year. So that's our last hope for that. Taking a look at the lineup, we got Jackie Robinson, Corey Seager, Hanley Ramirez, Eric Carroll, Sean Green, Matt Kemp, AJ Ellis, and Yasiel Puig. So I tried to get the gold Puig. No one would sell him to me. I don't have the diamond Matt Kemp, and right now he's probably super expensive. I don't even know what those Stars and Stripes equipment are going for nowadays, but we weren't able to get him. But I'm still pretty good with Matt Kemp, the silver version. I've always done well with him for some reason. And then the rest of the team is pretty solid. Then taking a look at the bench, we got Adrian Beltre, D. Gordon, Adrian Gonzalez, Steve Garvey, and Justin Turner. So we have a pretty nice bench for this team, and any one of these guys probably could have entered the starting lineup, but we went with what we had. And then in our bullpen, we have Yimi Garcia, Pedro Baez, Josh Fields, Peter Moylan, Brandon Morrow, Eric Gagne, and Kenley Jansen. So we got the big arms in Jansen and Gagne, and then pretty much just silvers for fillers. I could have gotten Diamond Jonathan Broxton, but just like other players, I'm not going to wait around for someone to sell him to me because we got to keep this moving. So that's the Dodgers team. Now getting into the game, our opponent has Byron Buxton, a creative player, Stanton, Albert Pujols, Johnny Bench, Miguel Cabrera, Yohan Moncada, Cliff Floyd, and Trevor Bauer on the mound. We got Scott Kazmir. So we've already used him in one of these team builds. I wanted to get Kershaw, and we weren't able to get him. So Kazmir it is. Not a bad pitching matchup. Now going to the top of the first inning, the 0-2 count to Jackie Robinson, and he's going to hit a blooper into right field. A dive. Crazy way to start off the game. Leadoff hitter, a nice dive. Can't do nothing about that. Corey Seager up the bat, and Seager is going to line one into the gap. So if Jackson got on base, we would have probably been scoring right here. But Seager's going to end up with a double, which puts us in scoring position. That is going to bring up Eric Karros, 2 outs in the inning. And Karros is going to hit a grounder to the shortstop. He feels it, the jump throw to first, and he's going to make the play. Tough way to end the inning. Now we go to the top of the second inning. Matt Kemp up the bat. And Kemp is going to come up with a base hit, lining one up the middle. That's going to reach the wall. So Kemp, a double to start things off for us in this inning, putting himself in scoring position. So we're in a good situation. That is going to bring up AJ Ellis, 1 out in the inning, and Ellis is going to rip one into right field. Kemp is going to stay at third. We can't really be risking it, but we have runners on the corners with 1 out in the inning. That is going to bring up Yasiel Puig, and Puig is going to pop one up into right field. Pretty deep. So we're tagging up with Matt Kemp. The plate at the plate. Kemp sliding in. How are we gunned out right there? He didn't even wind up, and he just straight up threw it, and we get thrown out. Unbelievable. Should be up 1-0. Now we go to the bottom of the second inning, and he gets a base hit up the middle. We almost messed that up with our center fielder. We almost ran right past that, which would have been pretty bad. So he has a runner at first, 1 out in the inning, a grounder to second. Jackie Robinson feels it to throw to second, 2 first, and we get the double play, getting out of the inning. Now we go to the top of the third inning. Jackie Robinson up the bat, the inside pitch, and Jackie Robinson is going to hit a solo shot into center field. We're going to take a 1-0 lead in this game. Should be up 2-0, but kind of got screwed. Now we go to the bottom of the third inning. The slider away from Kazmir, and he's going to line one up the middle for a base hit. He's going to end up getting a double out of this. Sean Green couldn't get there quick enough, and it got all the way to the wall, so not a good hit given up from our part. Now he has a runner at third, 2 outs in the inning, the inside pitch, and he's going to pop it up into center field. So luckily nothing else happens during this inning, and we keep it 1-0. Now we go to the top of the fourth inning. Matt Kemp up again, 2 outs in the inning, and Kemp is going to come up with another base hit. This one just gets through the second baseman diving for it. Can't get a glove on it. So Kemp ends up with another base hit. He's at first. That's going to bring up AJ Ellis, the 1-2 count, and Ellis gets a base hit up the middle. We're going to send Kemp to third, try to get ourselves into scoring position, and he didn't even throw it to third. Probably didn't expect us to run, and now we got runners on the corners for Yasiel Puig, and Puig is going to hit a grounder to the shortstop. So once again, Puig leaving runners on base. Not good. Now we go to the top of the fifth inning. Jackie Robinson up. Robinson having a pretty good game. This time hits one deep into right field, and that one's going to go off the wall. So close to being his second home run of the game. He's going to end up with a double. I wanted that. That's going to bring up Hanley Ramirez with 2 outs in the inning, and Hanley is going to pop it up behind the plate, and the catcher makes the play. Terrible Now we go to the top of the 6th inning. Sean Green up to bat, and Green is going to line one into left field. That one drops for a base hit, so we're getting hits throughout this game, but we're leaving a lot of runners on base. That's going to bring up Matt Kemp with that runner at first, and Kemp delivers with another base hit. Once again, we're going to get runners on the corners. Green advances to third, so another good situation for us. 2 outs for Yasiel Puig. Puig, you killing us. He pop up into the infield, third at bat, where he leaves runners stranded. Altogether, we've left too many runners stranded. Now we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, a 1-1 game. A grounder right back to Casimir. I don't know what he was doing, and Jackie couldn't get there in time, so he gets an infield single. Now with no outs in the inning, the low pitch, the throw to second, the steal, we got him. That's a big play because he shouldn't have even been at first. We end up getting 2 outs in the inning. That is going to bring up Byron Buxton, and Buxton is going to line one up the middle for a base hit. Not good, giving up a hit with 2 outs in the inning. Last thing we wanted, he's going to end up stealing second and third. We couldn't pick him off, so with a runner at third, the 2-1 count, he gets another base hit up the middle, and that's going to tie this game up at 1-1. Not a good situation for us. We should have been able to get out of the inning. Next batter up, the high pitch, stealing once again, the throw to second, and we got him, picking him off once again. But he did tie the game up during that inning. Now we go to the top of the 7th inning. Steve Garvey in to pinch hit, and he's going to get a base hit. This one into right field. Right fielder gets a glove on it. If it got past him, easy double, but he's going to end up at first. That's going to bring up Corey Seager, and he's going to hit a hard grounder to the third baseman. He feels it, the throw to second, to first. Not going to get the double play, which is good, because if we hit into a double play, that would have been bad. Hanley Ramirez up to bat, and Hanley is going to get a base hit up the middle. So we're trying to get a 2-out rally of our own. Corey Seager is going to advance to third, and he's going to reach there safely, giving us runners on the corners. That's going to bring up Eric Karros, the 2-0 count, and Karros is going to hit a grounder to the shortstop. He feels it, the throw to second, and he throws it away. We got lucky right here. He might have been able to make the throw to first and get the out, but he didn't. We take a 2-1 lead. Sean Green up the bat, and Green pops it up into left field. So no more damage done in the inning. Wish we would have been able to, but it didn't work out our way. Now we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Brandon Morrow into pitch. First batter he faces. We left it down the middle, and he hits a solo shot, tying this game up. Unbelievable. Now we go to the top of the 8th inning. Yasiel Puig up the bat, and now Puig wants to get a base hit. He's 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position, but when no one's on, he comes up with a base hit. This guy, but he's going to end up at first. Now 2 outs in the inning for Adrian Beltre, and Beltre is going to hit a hard liner to center field and right to him, so he gets out of the inning. Now we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Eric Gagne into a pitch, and he's going to give up a base hit up the middle. So runner on base, not good, because this guy loves to steal. He ends up stealing second and third. The 2-2 count, the curveball away, and the game does us dirty. The ball gets away. He comes in to score and takes the lead 3-2. Now the full count, the high fastball. We end up walking him, which was a good eye on his part. So we could have been able to get out of this inning, because next batter up rips it right to right field. We make the play. Shouldn't have given up that run. We kind of got BS'd right there. Now we go to the top of the 9th inning. Our last hope, Hanley Ramirez, 2 outs. He's going to hit one deep into center field at the warning track, and that ball is going to get caught. I thought it was a solo shot. I thought we were tying this game up, and we got trolled. Another loss for us, our second one in a row, and we didn't even play bad this game. We had 12 hits. We left a lot of runners in scoring position, thanks to Yasiel Puig. I don't know if he heard us or not. But taking a look at the box score, Jackie Robinson goes 2 for 5 with a home run, had a run and an RBI, so he had a pretty good game. Seager goes 1 for 5 with a run. Ramirez goes 1 for 5. Karros goes 0 for 4 with an RBI. Sean Green goes 1 for 4. Matt Kemp 3 for 4. He had a great game. AJ Ellis goes 2 for 4. He had a pretty good game. Yasiel Puig goes 1 for 4. Terrible. Then Casimir goes 0 for 2. Garvey goes 1 for 1 pinch hitting, and Beltre goes 0 for 1 pinch hitting. We only struck out twice during this game. We got a lot of hits, 12 hits. But like I said, we left a lot of runners in scoring position. And then we got BS'd with getting thrown out at home. That play made no sense at all. But taking a look at the pitching, Scott Casimir, 6 innings pitched, no strikeouts, only gave up 5 hits and a run. Brandon Morrow gave up a big home run, pitched an inning, and then Eric Gagne gave up a run, pitched an inning. We had no strikeouts during this game, which isn't really that good, but 2 of his 3 runs came from stealing second and third and putting himself in scoring position, and we just couldn't throw him out. So that's kind of a bad way to lose a game. And then that last run came off a pass ball. So I feel like we got BS during this game. But that is going to do it for this one. We end up taking the L with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Not a good way. Not a good way to lose this game. But the Milwaukee Brewers are up next, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.